If you've ever worked on yourself using personal development methods such as FasterEft, you may have noticed something interesting about the speed of resolving your problems. Whether you work on your own or with the help of someone guiding you, you may find that some issues resolve very quickly, while others take much longer. In this article, I'd like to share one possible reason why that happens. I meet people with all kinds of problems almost every day, and maybe this article will help you remember not to give up and to keep in mind the saying, "What you put out, you get back." Perhaps you know what it's like to constantly replay certain events in your head, memories of things you didn't do or did differently than you think you should have. Maybe you are among the luckier ones who eventually realize it's better to let go, no matter how it was. From that point on, you try to do everything possible not to think about it. And although it's difficult at first, over time it becomes easier and easier. However, some people never stop thinking about it. Every time the memory surfaces, their mind creates thousands of possible scenarios and alternatives for that one single event. In fact, their brains are physically creating new neural connections, pathways back to the problem. Take two people who both experience the same unpleasant and traumatic event. One decides fairly soon that it's better not to think about it, while the other continues to suffer over it for days, weeks, months, or even years. When such a person discovers methods of personal growth or techniques of energy psychology, they gain hope that the problem can be resolved. They hear beautiful stories of others who got help and felt better quickly. Motivated, they may decide to buy a book, take a course, or book a session to do something about it. But if they work on themselves alone, they might find it doesn't seem to work as it should. They may believe they're doing it wrong, missing something, or that it simply doesn't work. Sometimes, even after a session with a therapist, they feel there were no significant results within the time spent. How is that possible? What causes it? Or is it all just nonsense? Well, is it your therapist's fault? Well, it's possible that a therapist or coach may not deliver the expected results, but this is not very likely. Therapists are human too, and don't always have all the answers, but being a therapist means continuously learning, seeking new solutions, and improving with each client. Is it your fault? Why? And some methods require deep exploration of past events, and if your memories are unpleasant or even shameful, you might not want to fully open up. This can significantly affect the results. However, FasterEft is different. A FasterEft practitioner can help resolve your problem without needing to know the details. The work can be completely content-free, and your secret stays yours. The key, though, is that you must be honest with yourself. Sometimes you may even resolve something on your own without knowing exactly what the underlying memory was. One main reason. Returning to our two examples, one person avoids replaying the problem, while the other keeps going over it for a long time. Which one will resolve it faster? Of course, the first one, who doesn't continually build mental and physical pathways back to the problem. In some approaches, difficulty resolving an issue is called a psychological reversal. FasterEft does not believe in this concept. Instead, we recognize there may simply be many possible pathways to a solution. Sometimes greater effort, persistence, and the willingness to take responsibility for your life are required. You keep doing the work until the problem is gone. Even if it takes longer, consider it part of the process. Personal growth is a skill you must practice often to achieve the best and fastest result. Our subconscious often protects us from reliving past traumas and may reveal them only when we are ready. If you lean more toward classical psychology, keep in mind this. Especially with trauma, the more we think about it, the more power it gains. Even a small event can become a major obstacle if revisited repeatedly. Talking about a problem without tools to resolve it can sometimes make things worse. In conclusion, remember this. Whatever your problem, whether it resolves quickly or slowly, don't give up. Keep going, keep working, and continue until it's done. The reward will be the sweet relief and inner peace you've been longing for. Visit our store